Hey y'all, Mama Snark here. I am here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the first Jollywood night ever. So I just waited in an insanely long line, which I will insert here for you. Alright, so if you enter the park before 7 to get your Jollywood ticket or bracelet or whatever they're going to give us, you're going to want to head to the Mickey Short Theater right across from Indiana Jones there. Hop in, baby. Hop in, Weez.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay,
Okay,
dude.
dude.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Dude?
Are you ready for a Christmas party?
No, dude.
You're not? You don't want to go to a Christmas party?
Yes, dude.
That's what I thought. So head to the Mickey Short Theater and get your wristband. This was extremely unorganized, and this was the line after you got through the outside queue. It was bananas. So after waiting through that, Weez and I, you got your ticket? So Weez and I got our tickets. I've seen a lot of controversy about if this is an adults-only event. It seems to be very heavily geared towards grown-ups. And they didn't kind of announce that until after tickets were released, and a lot of people bought child tickets, like myself. So I'm here to show you what it's about with a kid, what all we're gonna, she's busy tearing up plants right now. Hey, don't do that. It is a very hot and humid night. Let me get the tree. There we go. It's very hot and humid. It's like 80 something degrees and like 5,000% humidity. So this is what you're gonna get for the night. But we are gonna show you as much as I can show you with a child. If she enjoys it, if it's just a little bit too boring and adult themed for her, or what it's all about. So y'all follow along. So that must be where they're holding people for Jollywood, because you can't enter until 7 with a Jollywood ticket. But we have a park hopper ticket for today, so we're gonna go in. But it looks like that's the holding cell, probably for Jollywood. It's all decorated. I will say the look for Jollywood was definitely on point, but I have always loved Hollywood Studios at Christmas time. So, I mean, it was basically that, but I paid a whole lot extra to be there and see it. Disney's Hollywood Studios has always been one of my favorite parks for the holidays, and this is the same theming they've had for years, so you're not going to miss out by not going to Jollywood. This is what it's going to look like until Christmas is over, so you'll still be able to see it without getting a Jollywood ticket. They have Jollywood Nights bunting on stroller parking area. Alright, hand. First thing we're doing for Jollywood, it hasn't started yet. It starts in 15 minutes at 8:30. It's 8:15. Per request, Tower of Terror. You ready?
Can you take a picture of me?
Yes, I can get a picture of you. Okay, we did Tower of Terror because it's her favorite. There's a line for the Tip Top Club, like where you exit the Tower of Terror by the Joffrey's cart to get into the Tip Top Club. We're not doing that because that definitely seems adult geared. And oh, it's snowing, or it's snoping. I don't know if you can see that. But that's definitely adult geared, and she's not going to care about that at all. So we're going to go. The line for Fairfax Fair to get a banana milkshake was wrapped around and around and around. We're not doing that. So we're gonna go see if we can see a show, and then if we can't do that, there's one at 8:45. We're gonna try to get into the sing-along. It's snoping. This is a vibe, I'll tell you that. It's snoping. It's snoping. Weez, it's snoping! You getting them? Careful, careful, careful. Whoa. Watch where you're going. She's enjoying it. Since the line for Fairfax was literally wrapped down Sunset Boulevard, we decided to try Dockside Diner because the line wasn't too horribly long. So, hopped into line. We were planning to do What's This Sing Along right across from it afterwards. So, we got the hot chocolate and the poutine tots. 1 second. And she is chomping at the bit. You ready for your hot chocolate? All right. All right, ready? Take a sip.
Over here.
How's that taste? Good?
With this.
Oh, it's got cherry whipped cream on it. Is that good? Can Mama taste it? Here, let Mama taste.
You can only taste the whipped cream.
Oh, I can only taste the whipped cream? Okay.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. You want to go and drink all.
I didn't even get any chocolate. Okay. That chocolate is like in there. I couldn't even get any of it. So they were struggling to keep up with the hot chocolates. It looked like everything else was coming out pretty quick. But the whiskey drinks and the hot chocolate, come this way. The whiskey drinks and the hot chocolate were a struggle. She is enjoying that. All right, so now I'm gonna try the poutine. Let's see, get a little gravy, a little cheese curd, a little struggling to get everything, a little beef. All right, let's see. Struggles. It's a little dry. Flavors are there. It's also cold. Pro tip, put some blinky lights. These are just glow bracelets from Amazon. It was like a 25 pack or something. So just bring some with me every time. You hook them to your stroller and you can easily find them in the sea of black strollers. She loves this song. So I'm hoping.
This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. This is Halloween.
Hey, hold on.
Welcome everyone, come on in. The show is so...
All right, Wheeze. There's Jack Skellington. Whoa.
Hello, my friends. What a wonderful sight. Let me welcome you all on this fine Christmas night. Now, you've heard the old story. We all know it well. But that's not the story I came here to tell. Every now and again, often more than it seems, when your eyelids are heavy and fated for dreams, a new sort of story just might be in store. When the mind is a forest and you've opened a door. Like the scene you see here, at a first passing glance might seem ordinary, yes, or plain happenstance. But such wonders emerge where reality thins, and that is where our story begins. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? Well, what have we here? Santa Claus, huh? Oh, I'm really scared. Mr. Oogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand. You better pay attention now. I'm the boogeyman.
Is it snowing? Snow! Whoa!
Got one.
You did!
What's this? Why, it's completely new. What's this? Must be a Christmas thing. And so, as you've seen, there is much to be found in the cover of the night, where such wonders abound. By the light of the moon and the gust of the wind, from the shadows that mask an old skeleton's grin. Through the fog that collects in the space between dreams, we discover that nothing is quite as it seems. And when we awake, rubbing sleep from our eyes, blinking back at the moon in its cloudy disguise, we ask ourselves, what do we truly recall? Was it really a dream? Did it happen at all?
Okay, so I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. The show wasn't great. It took a very, very long time for anything to actually start happening. And when it did, it just seemed to kind of drag on. And it's like they literally just took whatever was already there for the Frozen sing-along show and utilized that. So after that, we walked across to where the Disney Junior characters meet, because that's where they had the Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald and their Jollywood Night attire meeting. So I went over there to let my kid meet Mickey. She's met Mickey before in regular attire, and when we saw that line, and I walked up to it with her, and I asked her, "Do you want to stay and meet Mickey?" She looked me dead in the eyes and said no. So yeah, I heard they had some cool magic shots inside where they have the dance party place, though. So the lines to meet characters, kind of like the Christmas party and the Halloween party, are very long. So I asked Louise if she wanted to wait, because I was going to wait with her. She wanted to meet Mickey and Donald and Daisy, and she said no. So I'm going to see what she wants to do. I think we might be winding down here, but she got to see what's this, which she was excited about, so I think we're winding down. Oh, that's the line just to get a picture. Snoping. Alright guys, that's it. I'm calling it. She is sacked out. She is sacked out. 10:30. All in all, I'm gonna say probably not the best for kids, or for little ones at least. It's like ten out of 10 recommend. I'd get that again in a heartbeat. It was hot chocolate, but it was dark hot chocolate. Ooh, also can confirm, turn you around real quick, Skyliner does not run after Jollywood's. So do not plan on staying at Pop Century or Caribbean Beach, Riviera, or Art of Animation and planning on taking the Skyliner back, because it ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to take a bus like us peasants. So yeah, that hot chocolate, the whipped cream on top was like cherry whipped cream, and I think that was the struggle for them getting the hot chocolate out. Like, they were struggling to get it out because the whipped cream was so thick and dense. They were having a hard time piping it because they were hand piping. And the hot chocolate, like I said, was a dark hot chocolate, so it wasn't too sweet, because that's my issue with hot chocolate usually. I'm not a big milk chocolate person, but I was gonna do Fairfax Fair. I went back around at 10 and it was still wrapped around like insanely far. And I'm tired. They had like the little sing-along going with Kermit and Miss Piggy, I think, at like where Beauty and the Beast goes, but she was already asleep at that point. And I took her to the character spot and asked her if she wanted to take a picture of the characters. The line, it would have taken us like 45 minutes to an hour. Just wasn't worth it. So my personal opinion, I'd skip it if you've got little kids. Hollywood Studios is our favorite park. If you want to come, I'd say if you want to come and you have older kids, and your goal is to ride rides. Oh, I gotta figure out where my bus is. 22. If you've got older kids and you want to come and ride rides with no lines, do it. It might be cheaper than, like, I'm not sure if it was cheaper than a daytime ticket or not. I'll have to look that up and confirm. But like Slinky was consistently at a 20-minute wait. You do have to join a virtual queue if you want to do Rise of the Resistance, which she doesn't like that one. It scares her. Even though she does Tower of Terror with her hands up. Rise scares her. So that wasn't a factor for us. The only ride we did was Tower of Terror because it's her favorite and she wanted to do that one. But like Mickey and Minnie's had a low wait, Slinky Dog had a low wait, Toy Story Mania was low. So if you want to come and ride rides, might be a good bet for you to do that with no lines or very little lines. For me, I don't do after hours events or like parties to do the rides. I do it for like the party stuff. Like at Very Merry, I do it for fireworks and, you know, the parade, Christmas parade. And it's kind of like, I didn't see the Kermit show, and she didn't want to do the characters, but it kind of seems like most of the stuff here was more for adults. So honestly, in my opinion, I'd skip it for little ones. If you're an adult, it seems like it'd be a lot of fun. But future me popping in before I close the vlog to say, I just think it's a not for us event. I feel like, because I did Very Merry 2 years in a row with Wheeze. Last year it was the whole family, hubby, me, Wheeze, and Man Cub. I do feel like Very Merry is a little bit more like magical feeling overall. Like, it just felt Christmas, you know? Jollywood Nights felt like Hollywood Studios usually feels at nighttime, but like I paid a lot extra to be there, and it didn't come with like the free popcorn and bottled beverages and ice cream novelties like a normal after hours event. So it's not an after hours event really. It's a party, but so just personally for me and my kids, and also to clarify, my kids love Hollywood Studios. Like that's, especially Man Cub, that's his second favorite park. So it's just not as vibrant. It's like the Christmassy was kind of there. Like they had the garland and things like that. The lines for food, like I said, were way too long. Sorry, baby. I'm going on some bumpy road with her. Goodness. Sorry, I'm back at the resort and I'm pushing a sacked out Wheeze and the stroller bumping along. Also, this covers Very Merry Christmas Party, or if you just stay late for fireworks at any of the parks or stay late at any of the parks, have a contingency plan to get your kid onto the buses and off of the buses, especially if you're by yourself, like I am a lot of the times when I come to Disney. It's usually me bringing a kid by myself. I'll insert a picture here for you. I'm a little wee sleeping. This is how I got her back after the Halloween party as well in October. Or not in October, in August. So just want to say, don't expect anybody to jump in and try to help you. And I knew this from a previous trip with her, which is why I started making sure I had the uppies on me at night. Because I can tell you, 2 grown men on that bus watched me struggle to get up with her strapped to my chest and get the stroller off by myself. Not even, like, 2 grown men who were not there with little kids. I'll say that. One of them had a daughter with him that was probably like tween, like maybe 12 or something. And then the other one was just like a grown man by himself. So don't expect help. Like I said, I knew this. I expected it. I shouldn't expect that. No one should. My husband would never watch a mom struggle with a child, or like a woman in general. But yeah, so be prepared to know how to get your kid on and off of a bus by yourself if they fall asleep, because that's where packing light comes in handy too, because you got to have a backpack and like whatever park bag you have with all your stuff in it. You've got to collapse the stroller, and you have to get the stroller and the sleeping child on and off of the bus. And if you're, like I said, if you're by yourself, if you have someone with you, one of you carries the sleeping kid and the other one deals with the stroller. But if you're by yourself, or if you have more than one small child, think ahead. That's where the uppies comes in handy for me, for sure. So I'm actually able to be hands-free, and she's not light by any means, y'all. She is 46 pounds now, 43 inches. Like, she's a big girl. She is dense, like solid. I'm gonna walk this way. These roads are bumpy at All-Star Music. I'm sorry, Wheeze. I'm almost to Maroon. But yeah, just popping in to add that. Like, I don't think Jollywood Nights is a bad event. I just think it's not for us. Would I do it again? No. Would I do Very Merry Christmas Party again? Yes. But anyway, back to the closeout. Yeah, that's my hot take. Like I said, calling it early. Thank you guys for watching, following along. I know we didn't do a lot, but maybe that was helpful for you to see that my little one just wasn't really into it. Make sure you give this video a like and a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, subscribe, follow along. Bye guys.